Yeah, I've got some breaking news. The trend is continuing. Here is
Are
Chuck
you?
Kenyon
No.
from his car.
I demand you get out of your car, Chuck. I know you got a nice, beautiful home. You got
Oh,
all
is he
kinds
at
of
the
great-
Cade? Are you tailgating?
What the heck is going on here? He's at the Miami game?
No, I'm not at the Miami game. We're about to watch it, but you guys are killing. If I can change the screen.
Shout out to Chuck Kenyon for tackling technology this morning. Look at that.
Yeah, okay. He's by the lake. That's a beautiful. You see, that looks much better. That looks much better. But yeah, we are now 4 for 4 in coaches from the cars.
You can't ask us to take time out of our 1 day freaking off and expect us not to be doing something. Like, don't just sit around.
If it was 1 or 2 of y'all, I would excuse it. 100% is just a little too far extreme. Chuck, what did you think, man? You had an excellent season. First and foremost, congratulations on getting Royal Palm Beach back into the postseason. When was the last time the Wildcats made it?
2015.
14, I think. It was been 10.
So yeah. Milestone year already. When you saw your seeding, when you saw your matchup, what was your initial reaction?
Road Warriors, let's go. We just I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a little nervous when they went when the FHSAA did the brackets. They did 1 and 8, and then they went down the list, and like it got to the point where they did 6 of the 8, and I was like, man, we might not have made it. and then turned right back around, and we got the 6th seed. We're going to Wiregrass Ranch. They got a really good running back over there who's committed to Iowa. We got our work cut out for us, but we're in the dance, and to quote the famous Works movie of Dumb and Dumber, so you're telling me there's a chance.
Well, I guess on that note, like, it's one thing to talk about a turnaround and building a program and win games, but to have a postseason berth validate that, how important is that to your building of this program?
Well, I mean, it just solidifies the hard work and the dedication that both the players and the coaches have had. I can see from the Kickoff Classic this year to right now where we're at, like, just the growth, not only with the players, but with amongst my coaching staff. I brought a couple of guys in that we didn't have in the previous seasons, and we with all relationships, you have some growing pains, and we had some growing pains not only on the sideline but in the coach's office. But like to see the growth there and to see it on the field is really a testament to everybody involved, especially my coaching staff and my players.
Coach Kenyon. Kate, I knew you wanted to talk to him because you crowned his win over Dr. Joaquin Garcia the game of the year. So,
in my defense, it was the game of the year. And, of course, the next day, the Muck Bowl goes into overtime. So I don't know what to say, okay? But, Coach Kenyon, going back to that game, Dr. Joaquin Garcia, you guys make a last-second drive to kick the game-winning field goal. First time you guys winning 7 games since 2014. That game was dominated by underclassmen, sophomores, and freshmen in particular. What can you say about the young talent on this team?
Well, I mean, I've been preaching the last couple of years now. We literally have freshman and sophomore players that should, for all intents and purposes, be playing on JV, and they're playing on Friday nights, or Thursday nights in our area now too. So, they're really getting acclimated, trial by fire. But their growth is going to be exponential when they start to become, sophomores, juniors, and seniors, because they've already gone through that transition. They've already seen, the tough competition. I mean, we played West Boca last Thursday, and we had 4 turnovers in the first half, and you can't do that against great teams, and some of that was them, but some of that was us, and we would have needed to play a legit, perfect game and need some help. But at the end of the day, I'm proud that the guys at the end of the game, they kept fighting. We were right there inside the 20, trying to go for another touchdown, trying to go for a score. So that showed me something. That showed me that those young guys are really, really coming together, and really, really their growth mindset is really, through the roof right now.
Coach Kenyon, I'm curious. You just got a close up and personal look at that West Boca team. How are they as good? I haven't seen them in person this year. How good are they? Are they the type of team that can make it all the way to a state semifinal or a state final this year?
I mean, they're loaded top to bottom. They got a good staff. They've got, I was looking out there when they were doing their warm-ups pregame. I think I counted like 13 coaches and everything else. I mean, they got a really good job. They've done a really good job of building that thing up. They've got a superior weight program. And then they've got great players all across the board. So, they're going to be a tough team to battle against, going down the road. But, you never know. And on any given night, you just never know if the football gods are shining upon you. So, but like much kudos to Coach Potts and his crew and all of West Boca. They've done a very good job down there.
Last one for me. How did the kids take in last night? Like, is it just a waiting period all week? Like, hey, we might have practice Monday. Like, what was that like for the team?
Well, and that's what I told them, because I communicate with the kids through Band app. So that's my level. That's my technology level that I communicate with them. And I told them, after the game on Thursday, I said, we'll know something tomorrow night, at 6 p.m. and just be prepared. But I told them, I think we have a good shot at making the playoffs. We just have to see where we're seated and where we're going. Ironically enough, there was times where we were just sneaking into the playoffs, and if that would have transpired, and we'd have been the 8th seed, we'd have played West Boca back-to-back weeks, which would have been tough on everybody around. But that didn't work. That didn't work. I think our strength of schedule jumped up and had us jump a couple of teams, and then I know Steinbrenner beating Largo. That was for the district championship. And if Largo would have beaten Steinbrenner, I don't think Steinbrenner makes the playoffs. But because Steinbrenner did beat Largo, that kind of had them jump a few people as well. So that let us go up to the 6th seed. So, I think Wiregrass Ranch is going to be a tough opponent. Like I said, they got the Iowa commit. But, we're in the show, we're in the dance, and we're going to put our best foot forward.
Gotta love that. You can get back to the golfing or whatever else you were doing on your off day. And I appreciate you jumping in here with us, Coach Kenyon. Good luck this week.
No, I appreciate you guys as well. And thank you for your coverage and everything you guys do. You guys do a great job.
Oh, man.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Special, man. I mean, shoot, likewise when you see what happened out there at Royal Palm.